Are you someone who never truly understood the Elden Ring story even after watching countless videos? Today I'm here to make it easy for everyone to understand. Plus I will even go into detail so that you can understand literally everything. And since the DLC is coming next month, it's the perfect time to get a grasp on the story as it continues to unfold. Let's dive straight into the lands between.
Rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless, a tarnished of no renown. Cross the foam to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Our journey begins in the lands between. A place once filled with divine order thanks to the Elden Ring and the Erdtree. Everything changed when Queen Marika, the Eternal, did something unthinkable. The lands between was a realm of peace and prosperity. The Elden Ring, a powerful object, and the Erdtree, a giant magical tree, were the source of this harmony. But this balance was shattered by Queen Marika. Before the Shattering, the lands between worked the way they were supposed to. If something was supposed to die, it died. If something was supposed to live forever, it did. Time moved forward as expected. This was called the Golden Order. It was the set of rules that decided how everything should happen. You can easily compare it with physics and the rules of physics that are always working the same. But then, things started to go wrong. Some beings who should have lived forever began to die. Time became strange and unpredictable. And finally, the Elden Ring was broken. This didn't mean everything completely changed. Immortals didn't all become mortal. Mortals didn't all become immortal. And time didn't stop entirely. Instead, it meant that the rules of how things worked became flexible. The order was broken. Queen Marika shattered the Elden Ring, causing chaos and war. This event, known as the Shattering, scattered pieces of the Elden Ring called Great Runes across the lands between. Her action threw the world into turmoil. Marika's motives are deeply tied to the ancient laws and cosmic forces governing the world, such as the Greater Will and the influence of the Outer Gods. Understanding her decision is key to unrevealing the story's deeper themes of power, corruption, and redemption. 7 of the 8 Great Runes were taken by Demigods, related to Queen Marika or Radahn, while the last is held by Ranni, Queen of the Full Moon. These powerful beings were corrupted by the runes, leading to a brutal war among them. This conflict devastated the land and set the stage of our adventure. Each demigod, such as Godric the Grafted and Ricard, Lord of Blasphemy, has their own tragic backstory and reasons for seeking the Great Runes. Their corruption and downfall offer a glimpse into the dark consequences of power and ambition. Among the demigods, General Radahn and Malenia the Severed stand out. Their battles are legendary and symbolize the chaos that has engulfed the lands between. Radahn, a massive warrior, and Malenia, known for her relentless fighting skills, represents the ruin brought by the Shattering.
These two were the mightiest to remain, locked horns in combat.
This was the moment when I was summoned. In this broken world, the Tarnished are summoned by a cosmic force called the Greater Will. The Tarnished are exiles who once lived under the Erdtree's grace. Our mission is to gather the Great Runes, restore the Elden Ring, and become the Elden Lord. As a Tarnished, I rose from the ashes of forgotten grace, guided by a destiny greater than myself. My heart set on reclaiming what was lost and mending the shattered order. Each step brought me closer to the truth. Each battle a testament to my resolve. My journey began in Stormvale Castle, where I faced Godric the Grafted. His greed and madness had twisted him into a grotesque parody of royalty, and I claimed his great rune as symbol of his fallen legacy. I then traveled to the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Where Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, awaited. Unlike the others, her great rune did not grant power, but offered a chance for rebirth and renewal, a path to rediscover oneself.
There are books and light aplenty.
The Tarnished are guided by the mysterious Two Fingers, who interpret the will of the Greater Will. This adds a layer of divine destiny and cosmic manipulation to our journey, raising questions about free will and predestination.
The Greater Will is clear.
Enya, the Finger Reader, is interpreting the words of the Two Fingers. The Two Fingers themselves are manifestations of the Greater Will, the cosmic force that gave us back life. Means Enya is basically translating the Greater Will's speech to us.
And restore the Golden Order.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Guiding us is Melina, a being born at the foot of the Erdtree and connected to the Greater Will. These maidens help us by transferring runes gained from defeating enemies, allowing us to become stronger and level up. Melina is determined to fulfill her purpose and find her destiny. However, her past remains mysterious and unknown. The one thing we know for sure is her unwavering loyalty. She's a steadfast friend who would give her life for our success. Along our journey, we meet allies and rivals at the Round Table Hold, a sanctuary for those seeking to become the Elden Lord. NPCs like Brother Corhin provide lore and guidance, helping us understand the world's history. Each NPC has their own questline, revealing more about the world's secret and offering unique rewards. The Round Table Hold serves as a hub of knowledge and strategy, crucial for our progression. Each demigod, twisted by their great rune, is a unique challenge. Defeating them is necessary to restore the Elden Ring. These battles are not just tests of skill, but also storytelling moments that reveal the tragic fates of these once noble beings. Each fight is a climatic encounter that adds depth to the lore and our understanding of the world. Collecting the Great Runes is a key part of our mission. Each rune brings us closer to restoring the Elden Ring and becoming the Elden Lord. The Great Runes also grant us powerful abilities reflecting the immense power and responsibility we must wield. Each rune's history and the challenges to obtain it add layers to the story, making our journey a deeply engaging experience. After defeating Renala, I made my way to the Carrion Study Hall, driven by whispers of hidden knowledge and power. The journey was perilous, but I was determined to uncover the secrets held within. As I explored the hall's dark corridors, I stumbled upon a mysterious housing where I met Ranni the Witch.
A Tarnished here.
I chose to serve Ranni, drawn to her defiance of the greater will. She was destined to be manipulated, but she chose her own path. Sometimes I wonder, am I being manipulated by the greater will too? After gathering the medallions, I traveled to the Grand Lift of Dectus and stepped into the Altus Plateau. I was close to where Melina wanted me to be, but then suddenly, Ranni called me and told me that her closest friend Blight was preparing for war with Radahn. Radahn was holding back the stars, preventing Ranni from reclaiming her old body. I was shocked and determined to prove myself to her. I made this mission personal and faced General Radahn one-on-one. After a fierce battle, I emerged victorious. Blight was amazed, and Ranni and I grew closer. At the Round Table Halt, everyone celebrated my victory. Even the Two Fingers seemed pleased. Thanks to Radahn's defeat, I was able to craft his special war armor. It settled. I'm the Tarnished who will become the Elden Lord. But my quest wasn't over. Ranni needed my help again. She sent me to Nokron City, the place where the star Radahn had been holding back fell. I journeyed to where the star fell and found my way to Nokron City. And there, I discovered the treasure Ranni sought. The Fingerslayer blade. It was meant to kill her two fingers. When I returned to her, she revealed that she expected me to find the Fingerslayer blade, not Blight. That made me smile. We were now very close. She believed our meeting was fate. I promised her that I would help her reach her destiny. Ranni gave me access to Renna's Rise, where I found a mysterious teleporter. Before using it, I trained hard. Once I was strong enough to wear Radahn's full armor, I was ready to support Ranni. I found myself in the dark Ainsel River. There I encountered a doll of Ranni, which she possessed to communicate with me.
A dogged fat.
She tasked me with defeating a vassal that resembled Blight, but it wasn't him. After defeating the vassal,
Beautifully formed.
Ranni rewarded me with a palace key. This key opened a treasure chest in the library of her mother, Rennala. Inside, I found a ring. Could it be? I needed to talk to Ranni immediately. I crossed the Lake of Rot, delved into the unknown and faced Astel, natural born of the void. Defeating Astel was no easy task, but I had no time to waste. I found my way back to the surface, and underneath the Cathedral of Manus, I found Ranni's doll after she used it to kill her two fingers. I knew what I had to do. I gave her the ring. and she was restored. We were married under the moonlight, and she promised we would meet again.
We shall see each other once more.
I needed to inform Blight. However, I discovered the tragic truth.
I can never betray her. No matter what might happen. Ronnie. She needs me.
Blight was created by Ranni's own two fingers to protect her, but they also programmed him to go insane if she denied her duty. Despite his love for Ranni, he couldn't fight his fate, and there was no such thing as a possibility. Becoming the Elden Lord means gaining immense power and shaping the future of the lands between. It's up to us to decide whether to restore order or create a new path. This role challenges us to consider the nature of power and leadership, echoing themes from previous From Software games about the burdens of ruling and the cyclical nature of history. Our journey in the lands between is one of discovery and choice. As we unreveal mysterious and confront powerful beings, we shape our destiny and the world's future. The decisions we make and the alliance we form will determine the ending of our story, making each playthrough unique and impactful.
Tarnished, remember your purpose.
Melina's voice echoes softly in my mind,
You must stay strong for both of us.
a comforting presence amidst the sorrow.
Our journey is far from over.
Her words anchor me, reminding me of the greater mission we share. Blight's sacrifice, as painful as it is, serves as a poignant reminder to the cost of our quest. I turn my gaze towards the horizon, the towering Erdtree, a beacon of my destiny. Melina's voice echoes in my mind, reminding me of our pact.
Tarnished, remember your purpose.
We must reach the foot of the Erdtree. I steel myself for the path ahead. Is fraught with danger and unknown trials. Each step forward is a step closer to fulfilling our shared purpose. The golden city of Leyndell looms before me, its grand architecture a testament to the power it once held. I carve my way through the streets, each enemy falling before my blade. I fight not only to survive, but to honor Melina's guidance and to secure our path to the Erdtree. In the heart of Leyndell, I confront Morgoth, the Omen King. His formidable power shakes the ground beneath us, but I stand firm. Our battle is fierce, each strike resonating with the weight of our convictions. Finally, with a decisive blow, Morgoth falls, and the path to the Erdtree opens. His defeat is crucial for my journey and Melina's mission. We stand victorious over Morgoth, the Omen King, but our path is blocked. The roots of the Erdtree entangle the entrance, preventing us from proceeding. Melina steps forward, her voice calm yet urgent.
So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the flame of ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then I can set the Erdtree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
But I must be stronger to face the trials there. To gain the strength needed, I decided to seek out and defeat Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy at Volcano Manor. With his great rune in my possession, I will surely be strong enough to face the challenges ahead. The path to Volcano Manor is fraught with peril, each step taking me deeper into danger. The air grows hotter, the environment more hostile. Finally, I stand before Rykard, his serpentine form coiled in malice and power. The battle is intense, every strike a test of my resolve and strength. I fight with everything I have, and after a grueling struggle I emerge victorious. With Rykard's great rune in my hands, I feel the power coursing through me. Finally, armed with newfound strength, I traverse the Forbidden Lands. The eerie silence is broken only by the crunch of snow underfoot and the distant howls of unseen beasts. These lands are a necessary passage to reach the mountaintops of the giants. The cold bites at my flesh, but I press on. driven by the purpose Melina and I share. Atop the frozen peaks, I face the fire giant. His massive form towers over me, flames dancing in his wake. The battle is a test of endurance and strength. But I emerge victorious once again, the giant's flames extinguished forever. His victory secures our passage and brings us on top closer to our ultimate destination. At the Forge of the Giants, a heavy sense of forbidding fills the air. I help Melina perform a crucial ritual to set the Erdtree aflame. As the flames consume her, her voice, filled with sadness and determination, reaches me one last time.
Thank you. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
After Melina sacrificed herself to set the Erdtree aflame, we are transported to Farum Azula. To ensure the Erdtree burns completely, we must reclaim the Rune of Death. Melina sets the Erdtree on fire, but for it to burn entirely and effectively, the Rune of Death must be reclaimed. This rune, guarded by Maliketh, was used to confine death and protect the Golden Order. By defeating Maliketh and obtaining the Rune of Death, the player can break the cycle, allowing the Erdtree to burn completely. Her final words linger in my mind as I continue onward. Now, driven by a burning resolve, the crumbling ruins of Farum Azula test my resolve further. Dragons and ancient warriors rise to challenge me, but I fight through them all. The storms swirl around me, a testament to the chaos I must navigate to reach my destiny. This journey through the ancient city is essential to confront the powers that guard the Erdtree. At the heart of Farum Azula, I confront Maliketh, the Black Blade. His power is immense, his strikes swift and deadly. But I am relentless. The battle is fierce, but in the end, I emerge victorious. The echoes of our clash reverberating through the ruins. Defeating Maliketh is a crucial step in breaking the final barriers to the Erdtree.
Unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
With the Rune of Death in my hands, I only need one more great rune for that I am able to fight Marika. My journey takes me deep into the blood-soaked halls of Mogwyn Palace. The air is thick with the scent of blood, and the presence of the Lord of Blood is palpable. I confront Morg, whose dark rituals and blood magic pose a deadly threat. The battle is intense, with blood and fire clashing in a deadly dance. After a fierce struggle, I emerge victorious once again, putting an end of Morg's reign of terror and removing another significant obstacle on my path. Now, with Maliketh defeated, Leyndell is transformed into the Ashen capital. The Erdtree, now aflame, casts a shadow over the city. I navigate the Ashen ruins, my steps guided by determination and the memory of those who have fallen along the way. Each step is a testament to my resolve to see this journey through to the end. In the heart of the Ashen capital, I face Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. His presence is imposing, his power unmatched. Our battle is a clash of titans, each strike sending shockwaves through the city. With unwavering resolve, I defeated him, clearing the path to the Erdtree. His fallen signifies the last great hurdle before my final trial. As I approach the heart of the Erdtree, my mind races with thoughts of ending Queen Marika's reign. The final showdown is near. But as I step into the sacred chamber, I am taken aback. There stands Radahn. No, wait. Radahn and Marika are the same being? The revelation hits me like a lightning bolt, but I can't dwell on it now. I need to focus on the fight. His every move is a symphony of divine power and martial prowess. Sparks fly as our weapons clash. My heart pounds in my chest and my thoughts are a whirlwind of confusion and determination. Just as I feel I am gaining the upper hand, the ground beneath us trembles. Radahn collapses and from his body emerges a cosmic horror. The Elden Beast. Its form is a swirling mass of stars and chaos, and its presence is overwhelming. I take a deep breath and steady myself. This is it. The Elden Beast moves with an otherworldly grace, and its attacks are unlike anything I've faced before. I dodged and weave looking for openings. My every strike must count. I channel all my strength and focus into each blow, determined to end this once and for all. As the battle reached its climax, the beast lets out a final thunderous roar. I deliver the finishing strike, and the creature dissolves into a cascade of stardust. Silence falls, and I am left standing in the aftermath, victorious but weary. The weight of my journey settles on my shoulders. I have faced gods and monsters, uncovered hidden truths, and now I stand on the brink of becoming the Elden Lord. I summon Ranni. She appears,
The battle is over, I see.
ethereal and powerful, and approaches the fractured remains of Marika.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
Together, we will lead this world free from the Greater Will's influence. Ranni ascends to her celestial throne, and I stand by her side, ready to support her vision for a new era.
Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal.
Yet, as we embrace this new beginning, I sense that our journey is far from over. Whispers of new threats and undiscovered secrets linger in the air. The shadows of the past still hold mysteries yet to be unrevealed.
Will you walk with us?
Now, this here is actually only the part 1 of the whole series which I want to go through. And with Shadow of the Erdtree's DLC dropping on June 21st, 2024, I just wanted to tell you that I am going to go further with the lore and explain everything once again. Easy for that you actually also get to know what you were doing and why you were doing things and what the story is. So make sure to hit that like button for that everyone can see it. Subscribe for that you actually also get informed once I'm doing the part 2. And yeah, don't you ever forget to smile. My name is you. I love all of you. Peace.
What up, say? One time for the hometown, I got love for it, that's real. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I notice how this shit feel. 3 times for my family, dog, cause this shit done paid our bills. And I get 4 times my net worth from a year ago with no deals. Did it all by myself, I don't need nothing. Dropped 100 songs, I'ma keep coming. Remember times they wouldn't reply, now they all hit me.